Hello, Leo. Here we go. We are looking into your current energy. What is going on? We just had the new moon in Taurus, anchoring into a little bit more stability after that big shock of eclipse season. And of course, don't forget to give it a like, thumbs up if you are enjoying the video. Helps me work with the beautiful algorithm of YouTube. All right, so we have here in Grand Symphony, number 27 is your main energy, Leo. It's something to do with being part of a whole. So working together, you can see all of the musical instruments together, making a grand symphony, being part of something bigger. So there's a story here where you might be part of a bigger picture, playing your part with a group of people, even just even if you're a solo person, it could even be how you are fitting into your industry or your area of interest, passion project, or the field that you are in. Or again, it could even have to do with people working together, creating something very beautiful, something big. All right, Leo, your main energy. Six of Air, your challenge. Seven of Water. And your outcome. High Priestess. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Wow, that's quite big, a big combination, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. It's the High Priest and High Priestess there. And that's your outcome. All right. Very spiritual energy coming through here. It's deeper wisdom and deeper understanding with that High Priestess coming in, intuition. Now you're moving. This is your outcome. It's the outcome energy, but the Hierophant is Queen of Air. I mean, for some of you, you might be coming from a place of authority, a wise person where you can teach others, you can speak your wisdom of maybe what you have experienced, what you have learned. I mean, for some of you, it's going to be, it doesn't have to be spiritual either. It could be in whatever industry that you're in, you're like revered as someone who will, as someone who people can go to for advice and for guidance and for higher wisdom, higher knowledge, or spiritual guidance, for example. But I feel that you're going to very soon, or it's probably already happening, moving into that role, moving into the role where people are going to naturally come to you for advice or guidance or help or assistance, etc. And I feel that for some of you, I really am picking up a very strong spiritual energy. So some of you can be teachers, healers, spiritual guides, channelers, but it's now you're moving into the next level with it. And I feel that for some of you, you could be very well part of a bigger picture, part of a team, part of and it doesn't have to be necessarily a team in the practical sense. It can be in a spiritual sense, it can be in the bigger landscape of things. Yeah, the Six of Air is your main energy here. So moving on from the past, I feel that you're definitely transitioning to something of a bigger calling. Through the transition, you could have let go of old fears, beliefs, limiting beliefs, thoughts, ruminating, overthinking, or even an attachment, maybe an old story or an old situation that just doesn't serve you anymore. With the Seven of Water as your challenge, you could be a little bit stuck in the daydreaming, so just be careful. This one could be locked in the daydreaming where I am, like I said, I'm picking up a lot of ethereal energy here, a lot of spiritual energies. So there's no wonder that you probably could be really feeling it and getting sort of, I guess, lost in it maybe, or a lot of fantasizing. Try not to get stuck there too long, I just have to say, because this one can carry one away with the dreams, the daydreaming, the fantasizing, etc. The High Priestess is your outcome, but we're going to look deeper into it and see what exactly is going on. So for Leo, you have a Grand Symphony. Seven of Fire. Seven of Swords. And the Ten of Cups. Oh, Hierophant again. Coming out here with the Devil. Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you're getting clarity with the situation or within yourself. I feel like starting to see something in a new light or doing a bit of researching, but there's a lot of wisdom behind this. I feel that you're drawing from somewhere very deep, somewhere very, really tapping into like your deep wisdom here. You have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. So for some of you here, you have worked through a tricky situation. Maybe there was sabotage, maybe there was foul play, maybe someone was doing something behind your back. But whatever it was, I feel that you are working towards rising above it. I feel that the Ten of Cups is the harmony. I feel that you are achieving it through a difficult situation, and you're taking the high road, you're taking the high ground. So maybe for a bit, this person or situation had dragged you down a little or kind of, disrupted yourself, your energy, your path. But I do feel that you're regaining your balance, and you're maybe even healing a relationship or situation that had been a little bit out of balance, or a lot out of balance. With the Hierophant and the Devil, it's kind of a really interesting combination, even the way that the symbology is working. It's like you're opening up. Some of you might be going right into like shadow work, or even like exploring your unconscious. It's like this man here, if you can see the symbology, this man is opening up a box of wisdom, but it's like the devil. It's like he's opening up the devil in a way. But I feel that if you could be facing your fears head on, you could be exploring and learning deep practices for understanding fears, limitations, the shadow, the unconscious with the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. In the process as well, it could naturally be coming up, the Devil, through the process. So there could be this kind of an oscillation between what the Devil means for you and a new sense of self, or a new beginning, or new knowing, I should say. Okay, so this is under the Six of Air. Okay. You have under the Six of Air, this is the transition, right? So you're moving on, you're leaving something behind, or you're moving into, it could even be, as I mentioned, freeing up thoughts, letting go of old stories, attachments, or it could be a work situation, it could be people, but it's like moving on and letting go, with the Five of Cups as well. So you do have the emotions and the mind, the emotions, the water, and the mind, the air. So I do feel that there is a transition here, although you may find yourself, because of the emotions, you may find yourself going back into the past a little bit, ruminating, a regret, a worry, a story. So there's sort of this I feel pull towards a new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles, but then even maybe the Five of Cups could resemble old fear. If there has been failure from the past or a bad experience of the past, there may be part of you that's apprehensive of moving into this new chapter or new business or new, it's like you're at, I would say, a little bit of a crossroads here. Right. And I feel that there could be, again, past worry coming up here, death. Some of you might be afraid of letting go of something from the past or moving on completely. Maybe even afraid of losing something. If you've gone through loss before, there could be a bit of fear around that. And I feel it has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles for some of you. Taking that risk or that chance or starting something new. The Star here, though, so with that Six of Air, you're moving into something new. You're moving towards a new direction. Your stars are aligning. You're breaking free from, again, maybe an old path, old patterns, thoughts. And the Star is the alignment with your North Star, with your dreams, with your desires. The dust is settling. It's after the Star comes after the Tower. So you're starting to see clearly now of why something may have happened and the opportunity that it's giving you. And so this is giving you this new perspective, or it's giving you alignment where you are starting to connect more with your dreams and your desires. You have the Two of Swords, though. Like I said, there's a little bit of a, is this really happening, or can I really have this? So you might even be, I don't know, it's sort of a little bit of self-sabotage, but not fully. I feel that there could be a little bit of doubt or uncertainty of where this is leading you. But I want to say, use your intuition, the High Priestess, because I feel that I feel that you'll know deep down. But the mind, of course, we know what the mind does. It sabotages our experiences, our old fears and overthinking. But I do feel that this is really all about listening to your heart and trusting your intuition and letting that lead you. You have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So that's the result, is a new opportunity here. So there might be a little bit of apprehension within the mind, but you definitely have a new opportunity presenting itself. Okay, so let's go into the Seven of Water for Leo. This is your challenge. Justice. Oops. These two want, okay, well, definitely guidance. I think my guides are having fun with me right now. Okay, so we have the Seven of Water. The first one that came out was Justice, right? So Justice is Libra energy. It is, yeah, there's a lack of balance and truth. And maybe even if you're dealing with something legal, something that is unfair or unjust, or was unfairly or unjustly done, then there could be, again, the emotion sort of like circulating it, or maybe something is out of balance with a relationship or a situation, or you might even just be feeling out of balance. I feel that that's going to naturally kick in, this fantasizing, ruminating over it. Maybe there is something hidden, or there's a truth that has not been yet opened up, and even maybe something preventing you from moving into the law of cause and effect. So but I'm going to stick with what I first said. I feel that's the main one. You have two cards that came out upside down. So it was just basically confirming this is, I usually keep my cards right side up. It's just me, but this is my challenge. So if any cards were going to be reversed, it would be right here. They came out reversed, basically saying, well, come on. The King of Swords and the Four of Swords are your challenge. So there could be a bit of stubbornness here with the King of Swords. Now, it's going to be one of two things. Either you are holding yourself back and withdrawn from making a move and being assertive and aggressive in probably a way of making things happen, maybe taking a passive role with something, or maybe for some of you letting someone getting away with something, I feel could be. But the other one is going to be, I feel it's a little bit of self-sabotage, like the mind coming in and maybe distracting what needs to be done, or distracting being more assertive and aggressive and taking the lead and taking kind of control of something. And I don't want to say control in a controlling way, but in an assertive way where you're being a little bit more aggressive with what you want or your future, or maybe even dealing with someone or dealing with something. So for some of you, you might be sort of holding yourself back or withdrawn, but I feel it's a restless energy. I feel that if this is resonating with you, I feel that it's something that might bother you. I feel that you might feel a bit restless inside, and it might be difficult to fully relax right now. You might feel a little bit like there's something just isn't like fully calm or peaceful right now. Your guidance is the Page of Fire. So it is to believe in yourself. It's to believe in yourself and to follow your dreams, to connect with your passion and let that lead you. So it's being your limitless creator. It's believing in yourself. It's igniting the limitless possibilities that you have. And the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck, is also guidance. It's a time, we just had the new moon in Taurus. We are in Taurus season. It's a really wonderful time to connect with the wisdom of e-commerce. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be e-commerce. It could be nurturing the body, nurturing growth, but dropping into the wisdom of planning, thinking of long-term planning and strategy and investment, taking care of the body, maybe connecting with nature, but definitely being very mindful where you are investing your time, your energy, and your money, your resources. All right, so let's go into the High Priestess. This is your outcome For Leo, you have the King of Swords, or sorry, King of Fire, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Fire. Ooh, there's the Emperor. All right. So I feel that the Emperor, like I said, it's something, it's almost like you're apprehensive to make a move or take charge, with something, and let that King of Swords come out and just be fierce. And so I feel that it's coming. It's coming. And I feel that you'll know exactly when to make a move. You're going to, for some of you, this could be to do with a relationship. This could have something to do with someone who you might have like kind of a soulmate or a very strong relationship with, or someone who shows up and you'll just know, you'll have that inner knowing. And then all of a sudden it's like, boof, like the fire. It's like very, very intimate energy. It's very passionate energy. It's very creative. It's very fiery. And the Emperor takes charge. It's a very providing. It's a masculine energy. It's not gender specific. It's just being the provider, taking the lead, being very systematic. Let's see what's underneath it. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the mind comes in again. So there's something stressing you out here. And it may be even how powerful you are, or even stepping into your authority. I feel that there's second guessing and questioning, but there's this like undeniable passion and undeniable fire for what you want to do, either with a person or I feel it's something to do with a relationship. But all around this relationship is fire. It's taking the lead. It could be something about entrepreneurs. I mean, maybe it's a business partner too. But you have all this creative, passionate energy rushing in here. And it's all about you taking the lead, you making it happen and just going for it. So I feel that you might even surprise yourself, really. You might even, I feel really surprise yourself with something here. All right, so let's go for Leo. Rabbit. Spirit, now is a lucky time. So number 49, now is a lucky time. So I feel that, you'll just know. And it may even feel like luck. I feel that you might even just have an opening where all of a sudden it just, the energy changes and you just go for it. Or something might even come to you. Maybe this is a person coming into your life, the King of Fire. And there you go. Okay, Leo, I'm wishing you all the best and I'll see you soon.